What's up guys, Simply Coco here and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another pack ranking video. It's been a while since my last one. The first one I did expansion packs. Today we are going to be doing game packs. So if the audio sounds weird, one, I just moved my mic literally just now. Secondly, I am in a new office, if you can tell, or if you can't tell. There's a closet there now, and there's a window on this side instead of this side. It's empty right now, which is why there's an echo. It's literally just my desk and then all of that clutter stuff. So I need to get some and someone told me, I don't remember who it is. Mommy Plumbob, I think is your name. I would have to go and look at your comment to remember, but. She told me in the comments of my last video that it didn't sound that bad, but to me it just sounds weird recording with this echo. So I will probably be getting some sort of I don't know what you call them, what do you call them, the installation pads or something that you put on the wall. You know, if you were in choir in high school, they had them up in the choir room. And I need to get a rug or something, maybe some more furniture, just to capture the sound so it's not so echoey. But anyway, today we're going to be ranking the game packs, and I'm going to get right into it because I've been talking for a minute and a half already and have not started ranking anything. So I'm going to move over this way so we can pop up the packs, the pictures of the packs right here on the screen. So I did the same thing that I did for the expansion pack video, where I made several lists first and then I broke that down into a final list. But with this one I actually did 3 initial lists. With the expansion packs I only did 2. So I broke the game packs down into, I ranked them by build mode, I ranked them by cast, and I ranked them by gameplay. And based on where they fell on those lists is where they kind of averaged out on the final list. So coming in at number 10, there's 10 game packs right now. Coming in at number 10 is Outdoor Retreat. Outdoor Retreat is the very first pack at all that came with The Sims 4. It's the very, very first DLC that came with The Sims 4. So I expected it to be this low. But the reason why it's this low is because on the build and buy list, it actually came in number 7 for me. On the cast list, it came at number 9. And on the gameplay list, it came at number 10. That's probably already controversial because there's another pack that shall not be named until I get to it that people don't like. But I think Outdoor Retreat doesn't have as much gameplay, and game packs are supposed to have gameplay. That's why they're called game packs. They're more focused around gameplay. And for Outdoor Retreat, yeah, it gave us our very first vacation world in The Sims 4. And yeah, you can send your Sims off to vacation and you can go camping and have a campfire, and you can roast marshmallows and hot dogs and all of this. That's great, but that's just like cooking in your kitchen, you know? It's to me it's nothing special. The world is beautiful. I love building there when I have something to build there. It's just I feel like the gameplay is lacking. But at the same time, it is the very first game pack. But that's all I really have to say about Outdoor Retreat. So the fact that this next one was not number 10, like I said, is probably controversial. But at number 9, I have Journey to Batu. I did a very short little Journey to Batu Let's Play, and I didn't mind it. I actually kind of had fun playing it, and recently I've been thinking about actually going back and revisiting Journey to Batu and actually making a whole video about it and titling it Revisiting Journey to Batu. And I just might do that. I don't know if you guys would even like that, but I'm gonna do it. So on my game pack, on my build buy list, Batu actually came in number 10. There's a lot of useful objects in Journey to Batu, but the majority of them are very specific. You can't use them in everyday builds. So obviously number 10. For cast, it also came at number 10 because it's very specific creative sim items. But for gameplay, people are gonna hate me. People are going to hate me. But for gameplay, I put Journey to Batu at number 7. Yeah, I did. And that's not the final ranking. The final ranking, Batu for me is at number 9. But for gameplay, I put it at number 7 because there's actually a lot to do. Like, I mean, yeah, you're just doing a lot of clicking and talking to different people and looking at different like machinery that you have to tap into and hack and all of that. I know it's just a lot of clicking, but all of Sims 4 is a lot of clicking. That's how you play. But there's a whole bunch of missions you can do. There's two within one branch. There's 3 different branches. There's like the criminals, the good guys, and then the like neutral guys. I don't remember what they're called. But like under all 3 of them, there's like 50 different missions you can do. So that's a lot of gameplay within a game pack. So I think that amount of gameplay is good for a game pack. It's just the subject matter is not what we wanted, and that's why Journey to Batu is at number 9. But anyway, number 8, we have Dine Out. So Dine Out is number 8. One, it's super glitchy. They refuse to fix it for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it takes 1,000 years for your Sims to get their food, and it's just a glitchy mess. For build by, it came at number 9 for me because again, it's very specific stuff. A lot of it I do use in some instances, but not very often. The cast for me came at number 6 actually, and then the gameplay came at number 9 for me. So that's where Dine Out sits for me. Okay, Dine Out, it does add a lot to the game in the sense of it adds restaurants, and that adds something for your Sims to go do. There's not a lot of things for your Sims to go do in the game, but I don't think that just because it gives your Sims something to do that it deserves a higher spot, because it barely works. It barely works, and it just needs to be refined, and maybe it could, be higher on the list. But right now, Dine Out is number 8 for me. Number 7, we have Spa Day. I thought this was a good kind of spot for Spa Day. I don't really have anything against Spa Day. It's very niche. It's very specific. Like, I was not very deep in the Sims 4 community when Spa Day came out. So I have no idea if people were asking for spas. It just seems kind of like a random thing to release, a random game pack. I mean, you can go get massages and foot massages, and you can do yoga. I think you can actually build a yoga studio. You can build a spa and put a yoga studio in it, and you have yoga instructors. You can take a yoga class. It has a lot of gameplay. It's very niche, and for that reason, it's not higher on the list for me. On my build buy list, Spa Bay. On my build buy list, Spa Day is actually number 5. On my cast list, Spa Day is number 8. And on my gameplay list, Spa Day is number 6. So 5, 6, and 8, that kind of rounded to 7 for me. So that's Spa Day. Number 6. So next up, we have Jungle Adventure. So Jungle Adventure is another vacation world. Very pretty. I can't really speak on it a lot because there's some hidden lots in El Salvadorada. Like you can go on a hike to find like hidden temples and stuff. There's like a bunch, like in the top right hand corner of the El Salvadorada map, there's like 3 or 4 different question marks that symbolize like hidden lots and hidden like locations. And I've never played through that. I've never sent Sims there and played through that storyline of trying to find these hidden lots. So I can't speak much on it, but I feel like that's all the pack is. It's this beautiful world. You go find these hidden lots, and then after that, there's nothing else to do. It's kind of like with Snowy Escape, how once you climb the mountain one time, you're probably not going to do it again because you know what to expect. You know how to do it. It's not a challenge anymore. It's not fun to get to the top of the mountain for the first time. Excuse me. And that's how I feel about Jungle Adventure. On my build buy list, it came in at number 4 because the build buy in Jungle Adventure is actually really great. It is very specific to the style, but it works in a lot of instances if you know what you're doing, if you're mixing it with other things the right way. Cast, it came at number 5 for my cast list, and for my gameplay list, it came in at number 5 as well. So 4, 5, and 5, it kind of rounded to 6 on the final list. So up next, we have number 5, which would be the Vampires game pack. So the reason why I put Vampires at number 5, again, I can't speak much on it because I've never played that much with Vampires. The most I've played with Vampires is I did a Vampire Hunter Let's Play around Halloween time last year. And I might bring that Let's Play back this year because I actually really had fun playing it. But I was playing it as a part of this 31 Days of Halloween series I was doing, where I released a Halloween-themed video every single day of the month of October. And at the end of October, I was done with that, so I dropped the Let's Play. But I actually was enjoying it, so I might bring that back. So if you haven't seen it, go check out the Vampire Hunter Let's Play playlist. But anyway, the reason why I put Vampires here is because every single simmer that I watch says that the Sims team did Vampires in The Sims 4 the best that they ever have. And if every single simmer out there is saying that, I'm taking it as fact. And there we go. But based on my own opinion, because I don't play with vampires and I've never played with a sim that was a vampire, I went based off my 3 lists, and on Build By, Vampires is at number 6. It has a lot of good traditional Victorian items. On my cast list, Vampires came at number 7. And on my gameplay list, Vampires is actually at number 2. Can you believe it? Because it comes with an entirely new UI. It actually on my gameplay list, it's either number 2 or number 1. And then the other one on my gameplay list is Strangerville. We'll get there. Don't judge me. We'll get there. But I feel like those could jump back and forth for number 1 on the amount of gameplay. I put Vampires as number 2 or / number 1 is because it comes with a whole new UI. Like you have to, your vampires have to go suck blood to live. They can't go out in the sun. They can't, I don't know. They don't sleep. They have to sleep in a coffin. They have to learn they have to read the vampire tomes and all of that. And it's just kind of like a challenge. It adds challenge to the game. You can turn people into vampires. All of this stuff. And again, like every other EA people, simmers have said, it's like the best they've ever done vampires. So that's why it got so high on my gameplay list. But overall list, it's at number 5, smack dab in the middle. I think that's a good place for it. Okay, so number 4 is Realm of Magic. So Realm of Magic when Realm of Magic came out, that was right around the time I started to get into the community. Um, I wasn't making YouTube videos yet, but I was starting to play the game again. And I didn't, but it was like right after Realm of Magic because I never played with Realm of Magic. I never took a sim to the magical realm and found the little orbs and brought them back to the teachers and became a spellcaster. I never did any of that. But what I have done with Realm of Magic, I think it's a pretty decent game pack. On my build buy mode, on my build buy list, I have it at number 8 just because the build buy is very specific. The only thing I find myself using from Realm of Magic, there's a window that has like these designs in it, but there's a black swatch that just looks like a regular like modern PVC like window. So I use that a lot from Realm of Magic. Like if you go to the gallery and find one of my modern builds and it says it has Realm of Magic in it, more than likely I'm using that window. um, on my cast list, Realm of Magic is at number 3. I love the cast in Realm of Magic. It's very specific, but at the same time, depending on what you pair it with, it really could look, stylish. I like it. And on my gameplay list, Realm of Magic is also at number 3. So being at number 3 on 2 lists and then number 8 on 1, I felt like giving it that rounding it down to that next number because that 8, gave it a bump. Realm of Magic for me is sitting comfortably at number 4. Okay, next we have number 3, which for me would be Strangerville. I feel like this is also a controversial statement. I feel like for some people, Strangerville is very low on the list. Probably would, for some people, I feel like Batu would be 10 and Strangerville would be 9. But I'm being very unbiased. Like, for me, Strangerville probably would be at number 9. But I'm going off of the 3 lists that I make, and where it falls fairly on those lists is where it's going on the final list. So for me, Strangerville is number 3. Because on my build buy list, it's number 3. Strangerville has great build buy objects. Use them in every build. Cast, Strangerville is at number 4. It's a decent cast. It's a little, more rustic Western, some older stuff, some like rundown stuff, but that's okay. It works in some instances. And then with gameplay, again, it's between number 1 and 2. It's fighting with vampires constantly because there's a lot of gameplay. I mean, there's an entire storyline that you have to follow with Strangerville. I know once you play the storyline through, there might not be very much replayability, but like at face value, it's good gameplay. Like it has a whole storyline you have to follow, and I think that's notable. Yeah, I just think so. Whether you like the content matter of the storyline is up to you. But the fact that it gives you a whole storyline, I mean, it gave us a lot of gameplay. It's a lot of gameplay. Anyway, that's Strangerville coming in at number 3. Okay, so the last 2, I'm sure you know what they are if you've been keeping up. But and I feel like this could kind of be a little controversial because, sorry, I'm sending a text. I'm actually sending a snap. Anyway, I feel like this could be a little controversial because of the most recent game pack. A lot of people were saying it doesn't have good gameplay or enough gameplay, but we'll get there. Number 2 for me is Parenthood. So, on my build buy list, Parenthood comes in at number 2. On my cast list, Parenthood comes in at number 2. And on my gameplay list, Parenthood comes in at number 8. Parenthood comes in at number 8 on my gameplay list. But it was number 2 on 2 lists. I let it have its number 2 spot. The reason why it's number 8 on my gameplay list is because it added a lot without adding a lot. If you don't know, Parenthood is what gave the emotion system, where your like kids and teenage Sims will like have emotional control issues and good manners and stuff like that. But it brought those pop-ups like when your kids are at school and it says, I don't want to go to school anymore. This is dumb. Why do I have to go? And then you have to choose the option, and whatever option you choose, it affects their emotional control and all of that. That doesn't really add anything to the game though. It just gives you more stuff to click on. I mean, again, I know that's what The Sims 4 is. It's a lot of clicking, but it doesn't do anything. Your Sims can't go do anything if you have Parenthood. You can't do anything with Parenthood. Not really. If there's something I'm missing, let me know in the comments. But you can't do anything with Parenthood. I mean, yeah, you can like make it a challenge to try to get your Sims emotional control all the way up or something. But I feel like most of us don't even pay attention to that. I feel like when those pop-ups come up, we just click whatever to get it off the screen so we can continue playing. And then by the end of it, our kids' emotional control is all the way in the freaking red, you know? So for me, gameplay wise, Parenthood doesn't add a lot, but it does have good build by, it does have good cast, and what it does add to the game. I think it's good stuff. I think what it adds to the game is good stuff. I like the emotional control stuff. I like the pop-ups. I like, the parenting skill. I like that stuff, but it doesn't add gameplay. And I know that's kind of seeing that this is a game pack ranking, and I'm putting a game pack that I don't believe has gameplay at number 2. But for me, Parenthood has such good cast and such good build by that it still deserves one of the top spots. Let me know if you disagree. But anyway, coming in at number 1. You already know what it is. Sorry for the dogs barking. But coming in at number 1 on my list, my opinion, not yours. Let me know your ranking down below. Always be respectful. And again, it's our opinion. Coming in at number 1 for me is Dream Home Decorator. I feel like this would have been the obvious choice for me because it comes with literally 100 and something build by objects. The gameplay, though lacking, is good. Though it's lacking and it's kind of buggy, it is good gameplay. When I say it's lacking, I feel like there could have been more. I'm not going to give examples as to what I thought they could have added because I didn't do enough thinking for that, and I'm not about to try to think about it right now. But there could have been more, but what they gave us, it was like just enough. It was like just enough. There's this old saying that one of my high school teachers said that good enough never is. That's Dream Home Decorator. It's good enough, but it could have been better. And that's Dream Home Decorator for me. But the gameplay is good, in my opinion. The cast, great. The cast and the Creative Sim items in the past few packs have been the best Creative Sim items ever because they're listening to us and they're trying to actually be on trend with stuff in the real world. But on my build buy list, Dream Home Decorator is number 1. On my cast list, Dream Home Decorator is number 1. And on my gameplay list, Dream Home Decorator is number 4. So that number 4 ranking really didn't deter me on stopping it from being number 1. At the most, that 4 could have dropped it to 2, but there was nothing that could go over Dream Home Decorator for me, so it's number 1. Yeah, and that's my cast ranking. I mean, that's my gameplay Raking, I cannot speak. Y'all, it's been so long since I've recorded like a real time video. But that is my game pack ranking video. Yay! I might insert clapping sound there if I remember. But yeah, let me know. I'm gonna try to keep this video shorter than 30 minutes. So that is all I have. Let me know your ranking down below. Let me know if you agree with me, disagree. Let me know like if you agree with some of them but not all of them. Let me know. If you don't agree at all, let me know. Just remain respectful, remain nice, don't be a dick, just be nice, It's my opinion. It's my opinion and it's your opinion. No one's right or wrong. There's no official list of what's really the best out there, Let's just, hear each other out and whatever. Just let me know down in the comments. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for today. Yeah, I'm going to try to get a speed build out pretty soon. And after I'm done recording this, I'm going to record a Let's Play part for Cottage Living because it's been a long time with this move. So bear with me. If you're watching this video today on August 17th, sorry it's coming out so late. I've been at work all day. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll always respond to your comments. And please hit that notification bell. That way you know exactly when I post my next video, exactly when I post it. And we'll see you all then. Bye, guys.